You've always been a groomsman, never a groom. Explain to me, how does this feel today that you are officially entering your name as a candidate?
I don't really think it's anything special to be excited about. We've been putting in the work, and today is the day when all that is confirmed that I'll be the candidate, one of the candidates on the UDP state. I'm very pleased and proud to make it to this point.
It could be that you all are team players and you all are the ones who will have to take one for the team, insofar as right now the UDP is on the downswing. Is it that you all are, so to speak, sacrificial lambs?
Well, the fact that the UDP has just taken a loss in the general elections is a part of the reason, a major part of my being on this team. I would never allow my team to go out on the field short-staffed.
You've been involved in UDP politics at every level since the 80s, really. You were a lyricist, a young lyricist back in the 80s, and you've been involved in campaigns, you've worked in City Hall, you've briefly been a candidate at the general election level. Explain to me, what is your feeling this time around, based on your experience and your wisdom to know the real thing from a fooling feeling?
Well, it would be difficult, if not impossible, for me to put my finger or say exactly what the feeling is. People can tell you anything when you're campaigning out there. What it comes down to is what they do out there on election day.
You're an old sage of the streets, and you know that people and voters always operate in their own best self-interest. They don't care about your symbolism or where you the history they try make. What they care about is, a lot of them, how I go and get where I need to get to survive. And that programming is telling a lot of them that voting for the UDP is impractical at this time, because there's a central government which will punish any UDP.
That is your take on it. That is not the take that we have been getting from the people in general as we've been campaigning. For sure, we cannot say definitely what people feel. We talk to them, and as much as we can, we get a feel of what we believe they are coming across with. And we believe that when they speak with us, they're being genuine. No, the only way that will be found out is on election day.
I'll quote you one of your own lyrics. Back in the 80s, I think, you said, people want to send a message to Belmopan, but in 1984, we sent the first one. That was in the 80s. I believe that's one of your lyrics. Mm-hmm. So, exactly. You are asking them now to send a message to Belmopan. They send a message in November 2020 to Belmopan already. They don't need to send no message to Belmopan right now.
But of course, that is what you're saying. We're not hearing that out there. In fact, most of what we're hearing is that they do want to send a message to Belmopan. People believe that they made a mistake on November 11, and if you were out there campaigning with us, you would get that sentiment overwhelmingly through all the conversations.